bring you a little closer. Okay. What time is it? It is. Got a few minutes to go, so I think I'll start just playing. I think we'll start with this bowl. Chakra bowl, everybody's name's in there, so thought may as well just start like that. Give you all in the group some extra juju. So while I'm playing this, any sacral chakra desires you're focusing on, let them come to you through this vibration. Add a little gong to that too. I think I'm going to open this door. Might be a little noise, but get some fresh air in and hear the birds singing. I was going to be outside today, but it's already pretty hot. So hopefully there's not too much external noise. If there is, let me know. Like that lawnmower. Okay, seems the lawnmower stopped outside. All right, so if you were laying on the floor, just have a quick stretch. Come on up. All my chakra journey people, welcome. Kundalini Gong Bliss Sunday morning people, welcome. Started to call these classes Sundays with Love at Home with Soraya. So as things are opening up, maybe we'll get back into the studio. I don't know, but I'm super happy to have you all here in my home with me. And maybe it's lovely for you to practice at home too, yeah? So let's tune in and then we'll get going on this Kriya to make ourselves enchantingly beautiful. So find yourself in a comfortable seated position. It's so funny that this position is called the easy pose because for a lot of people this is not an easy pose. So you make it an easy pose for you, if that means having cushions or blocks or bolsters or sitting on your sofa or doing this in the bed, whatever it is. You want the base to be comfortable, the lower triangle to be comfortable so that you can elevate your spine. That's the whole purpose. Okay, so begin to elevate the spine, lengthening upward, one vertebra at a time. So just focus at the roots and then from there begin to open up, elevate, lengthen, elevate, lengthen, elevate, lengthen. As you get up to the neck and shoulders, feel a release down the back of the neck, shoulders, arms. They can become relaxed and heavy. Supported on your knee, hands in Gyan Mudra, palms up. Lengthen the neck. Take your attention to the crown of the head. Open up there. But then also feel like the entire rest of the spine, skeleton if you like, can hang from a thread. At the crown. Good, now take some deep breaths. Now the body is in alignment, there is space for the breath to begin to expand the ribs, expand the lungs. So oxygen. Oxygen is life. Oxygen needs to circulate. Prana, life force. Let the face relax. No tension in the face. Gentle smile on your face. No frowning in the forehead. Sense of peace and tranquility on the inside, reflecting in your face. Beautiful. And then we will tune in together, so rub the palms. So we create some heat here. We rub vigorously, create some heat. This goes to all the internal organs. Yeah, these are all acupressure, acupuncture, nerve endings here. When we stimulate here, we stimulate the whole body. And then bring your hands at the heart center, push the thumbs in, keep the spine elevated and lifted. Feel equal pressure on all fingers, on the palms. This is a mudra, yeah, it's the prayer mudra. We often take it for granted. So right now, just have a little focus there. So we'll tune in, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, calling on our inner guidance, our higher self, and all those we call in to help us do our best, hear our message. And then we'll sing straight away the mantra for our protection. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Ad Gurename, Jugat Gurename, Sat Gurename, Sri Gurudevaname. Ad Gurename, Jugat Gurename, Sat Gurename, Sri Gurudevaname. Ad Gurename, Jugat Gurename, Sat Gurename, Sri Gurudevaname. Take a deep breath in. Pull upon the root lock, keep that prana in the body. Exhale. Stay in this elevated, expansive, protected prayer pose and project your prayer and your intention for yourself, for each other, for the planet. Project your intention from your heart center, from your third eye center. Make it clear. Beautiful. Take one more deep breath in. And a big exhale through the mouth. Shake your arms out. Shake your legs out. Okay, so let's see. Kriya to make you enchantingly beautiful. You've probably done, a lot of you have done this with me over the years. But you know, when you first think about that, Kriya to make you enchantingly beautiful, or even just being enchantingly beautiful, what does that mean to you? What's that, you know, what is that first thought that comes to your mind? Do you think about, you know, somebody famous? Do you think about yourself when you were younger? Do you think about, oh, if only I had this nose or that skin, or, you know, whatever, I don't know. All these things that, especially as women, yeah, I don't think guys think about being enchantingly beautiful. If you're a guy and you are watching and you think about being enchantingly beautiful, I would love to hear your comments. When I think about enchantingly beautiful, I think about somebody who, you know, you're so attracted to. Now, they may or may not be classically beautiful, but there is something about them that when you see them, when you're with them, the energy and the vitality and the life force that exudes from them makes them so beautiful. And it's so beyond like the, you know, the physical, you know, makeup of the body or face. So, you know, we know as yogis that when we have a strong 10 bodies and 10 bodies to make a radiant body, then our projection is very strong. That makes us very attractive. We walk into a room, people will turn their heads to look just because they feel the energy of it. So that is, you know, part of our yoga practice. The other part is working the blood, yeah, cleaning the organs, particularly the liver and the spleen. They're the organs that really keep the blood pumping, keep the blood clean, keep the blood in abundance, so that we can be vibrant. So this Kriya, to make you enchantingly beautiful, it focuses on those organs. It gives us this whole cleansing of those systems so that we're kind of shiny and bright and enchanting. And then it also elevates our spirit and soul, that shines through our skin, our face. It makes us luminous. So we'll do this Kriya. It's pretty short Kriya. And then I'm going to share with you a little bit of face yoga, which is really fun. It's a lot, you know, about acupressure points on the face. Oh, and then of course drinking plenty of water. Thanks, Joan. Drinking plenty of water. So in our focus on our sacral chakra, yeah, the watery element. Drinking plenty of water, one thing. Giving a message to your water. So I'm going slightly off topic here, but just while I'm thinking about it. Giving a message to your water when you drink it. So actually, Joan and I were at a ceremony, let's say in February, just before lockdown happened. And it was a ceremony where we were meeting with an African elder. So without going into too much detail, because it might sound a bit strange for some people, this channeler that we know was channeling an African elder. And the very first thing, once he went into the zone to channel to us, and we were there for like 3 hours around a fire, was, are you blessing your water before you drink it? And that was literally the first message. And this was really before the virus took hold and we went into lockdown, and yeah, because we were still gathering. Are you blessing the water, your water, before you drink it? And I've really gone back to remembering all the work of Emoto and the hidden messages in water, and how that relates to us being, as you know, we are, a large percentage of us is water. And so put the message into the water. This water, thank you water. This water is going to cleanse my system. Right now, I've got written on my water bottle, thank you water for healing my foot. Yeah, I'm still dealing with that centipede bite. Still needs flushing out. So this water, once it's blessed, it's going to be so healthy for your system. And of course, it's going to keep that circulation and that brightness and that beauty. So just a little note there. Take 2 minutes, not even 20 seconds, to bless the water that you put into your body. Okie dokie. So we're going to start. We'll go straight into it so that you know this. And you can do some warm-ups, you know, if you're doing this on your own, but just so that you know how simple this is. You are sitting on your heels, and we're in what's called the Buddhist temple lion position. Yeah, so like the statues that guard the temple gate, and the hands are in front of you, and it's a spinal flex, but at this temple gate. Yeah, so you inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale. So let me come onto the side here so you can see. Your hips stay on your bottom, yeah? So you inhale, exhale. So just get that nice rhythm going. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Close your eyes and get into the rhythm. You want to maximize the capacity of the lungs here. Keep your elbows straight. Steady, steady rhythm. You might start to feel a little hot. You might start to elevate the heat up into the face. That's good. This exercise purifies the blood, adds strength to the whole nervous system, and will keep you from having any back pain or neck pain. All right, let's continue. Remember to keep your face soft. I can feel the heat rising in my body now. Spine getting hot, face getting warm. Few more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Good job. Okay, you move straight into the next exercise. So if you need to stretch out, please do, but otherwise, try and come straight into the next exercise. You're going to be in Venus lock. That's the hands clasped but behind the back. Women, left thumb is over the right. For men, is the other way. Okay, so you're going to cross your thumbs. Lean the body forward slightly. And then squeeze the arms back. That's it. And now you just breathe here. Okay? So squeeze the arms forward. Squeeze the body forward, squeeze the arms back. And you should immediately feel heat in your face. So get those arms lifted as high as you can. And then this is normal inhale, exhale. And it says this exercise puts so much circulation and beauty into your face and cheeks that you will never need cosmetics. Squeezing up, keep breathing. We're only 2 minutes here, so just a few more seconds to go. Okay, perfect it. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Woo. Gently unclasp those arms. Let's give them a shake around, release. Oh yeah, so back to what, this will be shaking, what I was thinking about the water thing. So you're talking to your water. Bless your water, or any liquid, yeah, but the same way as you say your prayers over your food before you drink it. But then I was thinking, you know, because we're water ourselves, the words that we say to ourselves really change our cellular structure. And Yogi Bhajan will say, you know, change our destiny. So this week, the words I want you to say to yourself are, I am enchantingly beautiful. Whenever any other words crop in to your mind, you dispel them, you negate them, you cancel them out, and in their place, you say, I am enchantingly beautiful. I am enchantingly beautiful. Got it? Okay, good. Okay, next one. There's only a couple more. So for this one, we are sitting with our legs straight out. And the elbows are back. So legs straight out, elbows are back. Okay? And you're going to point your feet. So you're going to have to pull in on your core, lean back. You're inhaling and exhaling. We've got this position, and then in the next position, we stay where we are, but we bend the knees and we do breath of fire. So we're going to go do both, okay? So this would be the full position here, and you do long, deep breathing. That's pretty tough, right? So if you can do that, that's fantastic. If that's a little tricky, come onto your elbows. But you need to keep those legs pointed and the core engaged. Okay. So strong core. You can inhale sat, you can exhale nam, or you can just chant, I am enchantingly beautiful. And if that is too much, you could like just, you know, do one leg, you know, and then put that leg down, do another leg. Just get through it the best you can. It's simple, but not easy. Okay, now from here, we bend the knees, hold the feet off the ground, and do breath of fire. So we know, keep pumping, we know that breath of fire is the ultimate cleanser of the blood, yeah? It also cleans the lungs and stimulates the life force so that you can retain your youth and power. Three, two, one. Good job. Now straighten out the legs. You're going to reach forward and take hold of your big toe if you can. Okay, so come into a neck lock, press the toes hard. So when we activate the toes, we strengthen up into the pituitary gland and the pineal gland, again giving like true vitality to our hormone system, if you like. That's the pituitary and pineal are the kind of master glands there of the hormone system that secrete, and when our hormones are balanced, we are younger, actually. It's alchemy. Okay, so while we're here, we are going to now chant hum. H-U-M. Hum. It means we. Yeah, hum, we. The sound is continuous, so we're all going to be chanting it in our own space to our own breath. This helps you come out of individual pettiness and tension. Yeah, that creates all that aggravation and lines around your face. Yeah, you don't even, half the time, you know, if you took a picture of your face throughout the day, when there's some pettiness and tension and arguments and distress going on, if you could see your face and all the lines it was creating. So you just go back to this hum, we, me and God are one. And it also cleans out the lungs and creates such a stimulation to the life force that you can retain your youth, power and potency. It stimulates the 2 glands of the blood, the liver and spleen. So as you stretch in the legs here, the liver and spleen channels run up the legs, yeah, from the feet all the way up the legs. So as we do this, if you stretch and concentrate those legs very tight, then you're stimulating the liver and the spleen. Okay, so we're going to hum. This is the last in the exercise series. I want you to keep that going. I want you to keep that hum going. H-U-M. You know it's a little bit like the so when you start the h maybe lower down and the at the heart and the up in the head. When you do that long in the nasal cavity, it produces nitric oxide, which is so good for the immune system. What I want you to do is to continue that hum going, and I am going to play the sacral chakra ball, that second chakra ball, and maybe you can find a resonance or harmony with this frequency. whole Kriya. I'll just read you what Yogi Bhajan said about that. The purpose of this Kriya is to make you enchantingly beautiful. This short Kriya can make you a different person. It increases your beauty physically and mentally. Many of us have lost contact with the essence of beauty, which comes from being in a good physical condition. It is a radiance of soul that shines through the physical appearance and beyond. This series elevates you to a level of consciousness where you can appreciate the new inflow of energy. All right. Okay, so let's do a little, let's have a little fun. More fun and more fun. So again, we know attractiveness, beauty is seen in those with a joyful spirit. Those who are light-hearted and fun, creative. Yeah, these are all qualities that we can that really help us to be and feel attractive and beautiful. Okay, so I've got my deck of cards here, the I Am deck. And I know for a fact, I don't have an I Am Beautiful card in here, but let's see what we do have. What message is. And, you know, those of you with your own decks at this point, I love it when we sometimes pick the same card. And if you're watching and you don't have your own I Am deck, I actually have 2 decks left of this first print of 20 decks that I did. So if you like your own deck, let me know. Okay, let's see. What's the message for us in this class right now? There it is. Okay. For this class. I am loved. Oh my gosh. Is there anything more enchantingly beautiful than a baby sleeping? Relax. Let go. Surrender. There is nothing to worry about. You are loved and all your needs are taken care of. Oh, if we could just relax into that knowing, like a baby being held, rocked to sleep. Yeah, then our beauty would surely shine through. Thank you, cards. Thank you, magical deck, for that message. Alrighty. And then I decided I'd bring this other deck too. This deck is Women's Bodies, Women's Wisdom. Don't often use this deck, but it's by a doctor, a female doctor, Christian Northrup, who's been around a very long time. She's probably in her 70s now. And she's always advocated and been about women's health and women's bodies, and she adds a spiritual element to it. Anyway, these are her cards, and let's see what message there is here. What's the wisdom for our bodies? Have this one. Partnership. Hierarchy versus partnership. And it's a beautiful picture of 2 young girls. Looks like they're learning music or ballet or something like that. Looks like they're working together. Now, I don't know this deck well enough to tell you what the meanings are off by heart. Okay, I went straight to it. Take a look at the kind of partnerships you attract. Oh my goodness, so we're talking about being enchantingly beautiful and what we might attract. Do you have equal power, or does one person seem to have more decision-making power than you? A true partnership is one in which each person has equal value and equal say. To be healthy, you need a few solid peer relationships. For practical purposes, we also need to know when to lead and when to follow, and how to work effectively in both partnerships and hierarchies. The person who assumes the most responsibility and takes the most risks usually gets to make the rules. Do your partnerships contain enough mutuality? Seek out true peers and partnerships. All right. The beauty of a true partnership. All right, so let's do a little face yoga, and then we'll have our gong bath. So I'll probably put out a separate video for some face yoga at some point. Thank you, water. So it's the same, works on the same principles of our body yoga, that we exercise the muscles in our face, bring fresh blood flow, relax all the systems of the face so that we're not holding tension in there and causing lines. And then a lot of the points relate to acupuncture points, which also actually relate to the internal organs. So we just have a little bit of fun. Right, so what you're going to do, you're going to blow up your cheeks, and then you're going to shift the air bubble from one side of the cheek to the other. Okay, so I wish I could see you all. Perhaps we'll need to do this on a Zoom. So blow up your cheeks and then just give it a go. And when I was doing this before, I would make some crazy mouth explosion noises. That's all part of the fun. I actually sound like I've got a frog in my mouth. All right, and then give you mouth. All right, now we're gonna pucker. All right, pucker. So, as if you're blowing a big kiss to somebody, and then relax. So, of course, everything is super exaggerated. In fact, I make a kiss. Blow me some kisses, please. Mwah. You could even do that. Mwah. 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 Oh, that's way more fun, yeah? So pucker, blow kisses, and mwah. Mwah. Okay. Now, for this chin and neck, yeah, you're going to lift your head up and you're going to blow kisses at the ceiling. That's going to cause your lower jaw to extend past the upper jaw, yeah, and it's going to stretch the neck here, and it's going to tighten those muscles. So, so you don't want that kind of saggy neck thing going on, right? Big exaggerated kisses. Good, and come back to center. All right, now we're going to give our face a nice massage, yeah? So you're going to just take the fingers, you're going to start here at the center. Now just put the hands down the center. First thing you're going to do is try and move the forehead up and down. but your hands are there. Good. Causing your face to actually learn how to stay soft even when you're trying to apply stress and tension. Okay, now begin to massage from the center of the forehead. Good, all the way, and then pull gently towards the temples. Back to center, pull gently towards the temples. Back to center, pull gently towards the temples. Now you're at the temples, just outside the eyes. Nice circles around the temples, the eyes. Nice circles. Good. Now we're coming back to our third eye. Now, so the fingers are now lower down, and you're going to gently fingertip over the top of your eyebrows to the temples. So start at the third eye. Tap, use your fingertips over the top of the eyebrows. Do that 3 times. Everything we're going to do 3 times right now. Now we're back to the temples, little circles. Now we're going to go under the eyes. So same thing, fingertips from the corners, under the eyes to the temples. So if you wake up with like little puffy eyes, baggy eyes, which it's really distressing when that happens, yes. Thank goodness we live somewhere where you can wear sunglasses. But this helps. Okay, and then back to the center, back to the temples, little circles. Good. Now you're going to take your thumbs by this, what we call the nasolabial groove, just underneath the nose there. Yeah, you're going to press there with the knuckles of the thumb. And then you're going to come out and follow the shape of your cheekbone all the way around your face, which should bring you just to the ears. Okay, so do that 3 times. Knuckles in, press quite hard. All the way around, you can feel your own cheekbones. Follow it all the way up to the kind of center of the ears. One more. Good. All right, and then you're going to use pinching fingers with your little clawy fingers, crabby fingers like this, and you're going to pinch. So now we're going to chin and the jawline, yeah? So you're going to pinch all the way around the jawline and up to the ears, and you're going to pinch all the way to the top of the ears, then back to the chin, pinchy pinchy, all the way around the ears. Do that 3 times. Good. All right, so last one, you're going to make these lovely upward strokes. Now this very gentle, lovely upward strokes from your neck, up the chin, good, and then all over the face, fingertips just pitter-patter, all over the face, whilst saying our mantra, I am enchantingly beautiful. I am enchantingly beautiful. I am enchantingly beautiful. Good. And then we're going to balance that with the feet, spleen and liver points on the feet. Okay, so the main point I want to show you is 1 hand breadth kind of thing above the ankle. Okay, so hand on the ankle, 1 hand breadth just by the bone. Okay, so it's just there. Both sides, just give that a nice little circle. So this is a very yin point, very feminine point. called San Yin Jiao. In Chinese acupuncture, it's 3 yins meeting, the liver, the spleen and the kidney. And my Taoist master used to call this point the Hollywood point, because she said everybody wants this point, you know, needle this point and everybody, because they want to stay young. They want their hormones balanced. So we can get the liver and the spleen with that point. Okay, and one more. We're going to go to the Zusan Li point, which is 1 hand breadth underneath the kneecap, again close to the bone. Okay, you can just massage there. Zusan Li. It creates great blood flow. It's great for immunity, but lots of the points on the face are on the stomach channel. And so if I was doing facial acupuncture, I put needles in the face. A lot of them would be on the stomach points, but then I'd also do this major stomach point here on the leg, because it's the stomach's the place of loads of blood and loads of chi. It's where you get all your nourishment. Yeah, so it's like you want to stimulate that. Stimulates the complexion. All right. Yeah, so talking about acupuncture, I did bring out a video for my TCM channel, which is just Soraya Applegate, showing how to use an acupuncture facial roller to really boost collagen and bring blood flow. And I know some of you watched that and got your own facial roller. So that's also something to do every night. Give yourself your own facial acupuncture. All right, my lovelies, it's 11:06. Come and lay down. Let's have a little gong bath before we close together. beautiful people. So lovely to share this practice with you. And you can incorporate that Kriya just a few minutes a day, a few minutes of facial yoga, a few minutes of acuroller, and boom. Okay, let's close together. 3 Satnams. Rub the palms. Hands at the heart. Drop into a place of thankfulness and gratitude. Love, self-love, self-appreciation, self-worth. So we take this time for ourselves, benefits all those around us. As we raise our own frequency, we raise the frequency of the planet. Satnam. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Satnam.